ever feel like you're learning English, but you're not actually speaking it? Like there's a wall between your brain and your mouth? You study grammar, you learn words, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. Today, I'm going to share a story that will not only improve your listening, but will give you the secret key to fluency. Stay with me until the very end, because the lesson in this tale will change the way you look at English forever. Welcome to A Tale a Day. Let's begin. Once, in a small village hidden between high mountains, lived a young man named Elias. Elias was brilliant. He wanted to become the village's ambassador to the great city. But there was one problem. The great city spoke an ancient, beautiful language that no one in the village could master. Elias spent every night reading old books. He memorized thousands of words. He knew every grammar rule by heart. He was, on paper, a master of the language. One day, the king's messenger arrived. He asked Elias a simple question in the ancient tongue. What brings joy to your soul? Elias froze. In his head, he was searching. He was translating. What is the word for joy? How do I conjugate the verb to bring? The silence lasted too long. The messenger shook his head and left. Elias had hit a wall. He felt like a failure. Determined to find an answer, Elias climbed the highest mountain to meet the old sage. Sage, Elias said, I know all the words. I know all the rules. Why can't I speak? The sage smiled and handed Elias a cup of tea. Elias, he said, you are trying to build a bridge with bricks, but you have forgotten the water. Bricks are the words. Grammar is the structure. But the water is the feeling. To speak a language, the sage continued, you must stop translating in your head. You must stop being afraid of the silence. Success in a language is not about how many words you know, but how much you feel the ones you use. Elias stayed with the sage for 30 days. They didn't read books. Instead, they listened to the wind. They described the taste of the tea. They spoke without thinking about rules. Elias learned that the wall in his mind was built by the fear of making mistakes. When he stopped trying to be perfect, the words began to flow like a river. When Elias returned to the village, the messenger came back. He asked the same question. What brings joy to your soul? This time, Elias didn't search for words. He looked at the mountains, smiled, and said, the silence before the sunrise. He was fluent, not because he knew more words, but because he had found the courage to speak from his heart. That was a powerful story, wasn't it? Now, let's take a closer look at 5 professional expressions used in this tale that you can start using today. Number 1, to hit a wall. In the story, Elias hit a wall. This means to reach a point where you cannot make any more progress. For example, I was writing my report, but I hit a wall and couldn't finish it. Number 2, by heart. Elias knew the rules by heart. This means to memorize something perfectly. For example, I know my best friend's phone number by heart. Number 3, to go blank. When the messenger asked a question, Elias's mind went blank. This is when you suddenly forget everything. It happens to many English learners. Number 4, to think on your feet. This means to think and react quickly. Elias couldn't do this at first, but later he mastered it. Number 5, to flow like a river. We use this to describe speech that is smooth and natural. That is our goal for your English. Now it's time for the most important part of the video, shadowing practice. I will say a sentence from the story. First, listen. Then, I will give you a few seconds to repeat it exactly like I said it. This will train your mouth muscles and your brain to speak without translating. Let's try. Sentence 1. The wall in your mind is built by the fear of making mistakes. Success is not about how many words you know, but how you use that. You must stop translating in your head. Now let's try them one more time at a faster, natural speed. The wall in your mind is built by the fear of making mistakes. Success is not about how many words you know, but how you use them. You must stop translating in your head.
If you are still watching, congratulations! You are part of the 10% of learners who truly have the discipline to succeed. Elias found his voice when he stopped trying to be perfect. My question for you today is, what is the biggest wall you are facing in English right now? Is it grammar? Is it fear? Or is it vocabulary? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. And if you want a new story tomorrow to keep your momentum going, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Remember, a tale a day keeps the language barrier away. I'm Daniel, and I'll see you in the next story.